If you're trying to take the natural route to healing your psoriasis or eczema, one of the main things that you need to determine is how to fuel your body to the best of your ability. And a big piece of this, I believe, is developing a list of staple foods. So foods that you respond really well to and foods that you eat on a consistent basis and even a daily basis. So with this video, I'm just going to share with you guys 6 foods that I eat on a daily basis to help promote clear skin and just general well-being. Number 1 is going to be red meat, and for me, this is mostly in the form of beef. I like things like lamb and elk and things like that, but for the most part, I'm getting my hands on beef, and ideally, of course, you want grass-fed, but I do mix in some grain-fed, some quality grain-fed meat as well. And this can come in the form of ground beef. I've been having a lot of ground beef lately just because it's a little bit cheaper, especially when you're getting grass-fed. I'll have steaks for dinner sometimes. I'll eat liver, roast, any kind of red meat. This is one of the foods that is a real foundational piece in my diet. Number 2 is going to be eggs. So just another great source of protein. I'll have them in the morning, afternoon, night, doesn't matter. Just a great way to get some extra protein in an easy meal. I'll scramble them, I'll cook them, every which way, any way I want. Sometimes I'll have them raw, but eggs are definitely another one. Next is going to be fatty fish, so things like salmon, mackerel, sardines. For me, for the most part, it's mostly salmon and sardines, just because that's what I like. I'll eat canned sardines, which is just an easy meal. You don't have to cook. I really like having salmon for dinner sometimes. I believe in, having a good balance of proteins and fats. You don't want to demonize polyunsaturated fats, and I think eating these fatty fish is a great way to get some healthy fats, some healthy omega-3s in. Then the next food here is going to be raw dairy. So raw butter, cheese, milk, all of it. I think most people generally are going to do really well with a quality butter. Some people might take some time to get acclimated to milk, especially if you haven't had any lactose in a while. But I have some form of dairy pretty much every day. And a lot of days I'll have all of these. I've been drinking raw milk pretty much every day for several years now. Again, just another great way to get calories. It's a complete food, another really nutrient-dense food. The next food is going to be fruit. So this is a food that I eat very consistently, just a great source of easy carbohydrates. I'll do a lot of blueberries, strawberries, even raspberries, bananas, apples, mangoes, pears. There's all sorts of fruit. I'm not afraid to eat any of them, but those are probably the ones I stick to the most, just because that's what I like. But I think fruit is going to find a good place in just about anybody's diet. And then the last food here is potatoes. So sweet potatoes, white potatoes. If you don't think you do well with, a standard white potato, like a russet or Idaho potato, then do sweet potatoes. But I seem to do really well with both them. I love a good white potato with some butter or cheese in it. I love a sweet potato with some butter and some honey, kind of sweeten it up. But just a really solid carbohydrate, especially for dinners. If you're looking to learn more about how to heal your psoriasis naturally, click the link in my bio and head to my website, naturalpsoriasishealing.com, and from there you can watch my Proven Psoriasis Protocol training video. This is a free 45-minute presentation where I kind of walk you guys through my 3-pillar process that I've seen work for myself and the people that I've worked with.